What's going on, everybody? Kind of excited. So the latest release, Bred 11s. I woke up late Saturday, walked into my office about 9:30, got on the app, saw they were still available, hit buy and purchase, and it went through immediately. I'm like, what? I was expecting to get an email saying this was an error, the way it used to be when you thought you had something and they turned around and said, nope, sorry. But to my surprise, they didn't. Got a shipping confirmation, and I got it here. I haven't seen the box yet. I heard that they went back to the original Bred 11 box. I don't even remember what the original box looked like. I did have I guess it was the second release of the Bred 11s, around 2001-ish, somewhere around there. I had that pair. I wore that pair out. I have had a couple pairs since. Was there one release? I think there was two releases since. But I never wore them, and they were sold along with all my other shoes, even my 2001-ish Breds I ended up having to sell. So I'm happy to have the Bred 11s back in my collection. The only other 11s I have are the Concords, Concord highs and the Concord lows. I had the Bred lows also, which I had to sell. So I only got two 11s in my collection. Now I'm back to 3, and I'm glad to get them back. And I think the only other one I really want, will be the Space Jams again. So that'll be cool. So I had the Gammas. I had Concords, obviously, not the 45 ones, which I have now. And I had tons of lows, snakeskins, and what have you. So I'm very excited. When I first saw this, I'm like, what, huh? Because it didn't come from Memphis. It came from Lebanon, Indiana, Rebound Digital. And I'm like, what the hell is that? And I started questioning, I'm like, is this really my order? So I Googled it. So it's a warehouse in Lebanon, Indiana. I guess they're using a warehouse there now also. It appears. So, okay. Works for me. So I am happy to get these back into my collection. I need that. And now the box looks familiar. Yeah, they're all like pushed around. Kick ass. 220. Retro box. Biggity bam. Happy to have. Card. Those iconic silhouettes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right. I'm not huge on black shoes, but when it comes to the Concord and the Space Jams, I mean the Breds and Space Jams, any day, any day. I remember back in the day, they'd be like, oh, well, you can tell if it's fake by looking at the carbon fiber, but to be honest with you, that looks fake. Looks pretty generic. Because I guess they didn't use the carbon fiber. I guess the originals probably didn't have carbon fiber back then. So if these are a take on the originals, very nice. Very nice. I like it. The last 11 that I had bought before I sold them was the Space Jams. And I had noticed that on the Space Jams, they didn't seem to cut the pattern very good. It wasn't a nice, clean, crisp cut. Almost kind of, or it wasn't sewed properly. Because there was like a little lip all the way around. It kind of annoyed the hell out of me. So I'm glad to see there's that lip is not on this shoe. So, very nice. Glad to have them back. What? What? Huh? You're glad to be back? What? Why, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So there we are. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm going to have to get these things creased up here soon. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take my little, are they going to be red? Yes, they are. Throw them in the box because these puppies are going up on my shelf so I can grab them at any time and throw them on. All right, so there we are. Kick ass. Happy to have them back. I'm surprised, like I said, I was surprised to get them. I was not expecting to get them. So, Hoppy Johns. Kick ass. All right. I'm just happy to be buying shoes again. Still being very picky though. 1s, 3s, 13s, and an occasional classic. Ooh, that's all my collections going to consist of pretty much, except my older pairs that I didn't have to sell and get rid of. Obviously, that you can see up there. So that's it. Anything else I get will be for sale. And did you see the news on eBay? Now that I'm going to be slowly getting back into selling shoes again, they are dropping the fees on eBay for shoes selling $100 and over. You have to pay no fees to sell them there. I'm like, what? I could have used that like 2 years ago when I was dropping 28 grand in a shoe store and flipping them. That could have saved me a hell of a lot of money. So it's definitely motivation for me to get out there and get more shoes and start flipping them again. No fees. I mean, come on now. That's huge, huge news. So kind of kick ass. So thanks everybody for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And see you next time.